Hi guys, and welcome to tonight's episode of Beneath the Root, Shade or Sabotage, the Destruction of a Cult Phenomenon. And I'm your girl Lexi. I want to take some time, dig a little deeper into a question that one of my subscribers posted to my video earlier today. So sit back, relax, and let me know what you think at the end of this video. By now, I think we all know how this sad story is going to end, but do we know how the demise of our beloved show began? We have heard numerous thoughts, theories, supposed insider information on the drama which led up to that fateful night on February 2nd, but have we, in our own feelings, our own thoughts, and our own perceptions, overlooked the absolute truth that it was, and it was in front of our eyes all along? The set had already been upgraded, props had already been added, the format itself had already changed. So what else could have changed after that night? We knew that Nicki Minaj had previously reached out to the ladies inquiring on a possibility about a pilot for a television show, but that was long before the Friday the 13th show, which featured the Resume and Toyota roast that has now become infamous. And we also know about the Will Packer and Bonham and Mary contingent contracts. But what deals don't we know about? Better yet, what deals didn't Kaya know about? Because as the interlude to this clip shows, something big was about to happen. From everything that we heard, you would think that in a night that was important as it seemingly was to the ladies, that your business partner, meaning Kaya, would have known about it. Even if you didn't see her as your business partner, you saw her as the talent. So the talent should have been especially prepared for what was to be an eventful night. She should have known what was coming and what was at stake. So we have to ask ourselves, why wasn't Kaya privy to knowing what would happen if they were successful that night? But we also have to ask, who outside of Madison and her management did know? Have you ever wondered why these gentlemen were so willing to not only interview Madison, but go on to offer her a helping hand? Here she was, their direct competition to both their brand, their platform, and their market. Yet they wanted to offer her help. They both admittedly never cared for Kaya nor her content, but they wanted to be counted among those at this epic event, being February 2nd. So what were their true motives? What did they know, or what was divulged to them inadvertently or purposely by Madison? The stage was set, the lights were on, but we were all about to witness the epic fail that was. When the show started, there was an eerie, ghastly glow about the ladies, and we, the audience, could not hear anything. All of the stories that have been told, there has been one reoccurring truth. The gentleman from the Larry Reid show had 3 days to get this together. So why did nothing work? There have been a couple of theories that have floated out there, but they are super easy to dispel. Theory number 1, they didn't know what they were doing. It has been said that the gentleman of the Larry Reid show had no idea what they were doing, and that's why everything failed. This is incorrect because of how many episodes that the Larry Reid show has successfully done. Now, people can say maybe they've had issues and we don't know because it's a pre-taped show, But even working through pre-taped shows, you get a rhythm and you start identifying what and what not to do. So that theory is definitely incorrect. Theory number 2, the internet connection. A couple of days after the incident, TS uploaded a video in which she stated that she was told that the reason why everything was not working correctly was because of the internet connection and her having 2 internet connections in her home. That is grossly incorrect. I happen to work in the telecommunications industry, so I can tell you that there is something called a roommate account when you are on broadband connection. You could either be on Cox, Charter, Comcast, even Verizon. It's called a roommate account, which allows any residential address to have 2 independent static IP addresses and 2 independent internet connections. So the 2 theories that have been floating out there are both incorrect. So if the obvious that we have been told is incorrect, then what really happened that night? Again, we knew about the contingent contracts that were presented by both Will Packard and his associates, Bonham and Mary, and even Nicki Minaj herself. We know that Kaya knew about these, but what we never understood was why an A-list celebrity such as Monique wanted to visit the show. Even with the backlash that Monique herself is currently experiencing, by all accounts, she was about to enter a content that was largely seen as ratchet and a Facebook show. So we know that Kaya was prepared for Monique that night, but was Monique ever really prepared for Kaya? And who, outside of the audience, wanted Monique to be humiliated? We have seen a seemingly small squabble over $600 turn into an all-out war. Friends have turned into enemies, innocent bystanders have been drug in, and real life has imitated ratchetness, with people taking it upon themselves to approach and even threaten each other. We learned over the weekend that Kaya allegedly made TS $30,000 in 30 days. So we have to ask ourselves, if February 2nd show had been successful, just how much money would have been made? And how much of that money would have been given to the talent? So in conclusion, guys, I really want to get your participation on this one. Yes, it was short, but it was very direct. This is everything that we know, removing all emotion and just looking at the facts as they were presented. So now I present my case to you, my subscribers, and any viewer. Let me know what you think. Remove your feelings about the participants in this matter and decide for yourself, viewing everything, just what happened and what could have been. I think we can all agree that we have lost a cult phenomenon, something that our culture all rallied behind and wanted to see succeed. It was taken from us, but we may be looking at the wrong culprits. Light and love, guys. I want to say thank you to everybody who has recently subscribed, everybody who has chosen to comment, even the negative commenters. I thank you for elevating me in my dialogue and my response. I also thank you for elevating my subscribers, as they too have read the comments and they have changed their perspective and their outlook. So I look forward to speaking to you guys soon. Keep in contact with me for the info. A special thank you to Gemini X, Miss She, who sent me a link tonight that sparked this conversation, and to Miss Cross. I'm not going to say your first name, but Miss Cross, you know who you are. We will be talking very soon. Have a good night, guys, and see you soon. Bye.